Someone doesn't want me to speak. How you going, peeps? I am EffieG with the 144 Energy. There's no oracle reads or no tarot reads with this video, but this is to enlighten my beautiful collective of peeps and for you guys and gals to share this news. Okay, so part of my role here in Earth School as a chosen one, as an Earth Angel, as a starseed, is to be a truth seeker. Oh, look, I also activate karma left, right and centre. Like I'm down here with the Masons down at White Beach at the moment. They've got their children outside manipulating energy and setting off all the dogs in the street. But that's not your concern, peeps, okay? Pretty much, the enlightenment of EffieG with the 144 energy today is the control tactics of the elites, the Illuminati, with these new cars that are being manufactured. Okay, so in December 2025, I was guided by Bestie to go to Volkswagen JMC in Hobart and purchase a brand new Tayron 2025 Tayron, top of the range, Type R racing motor, and also a 2025 V6 Amarok Pan Americana. Great vehicles, beautiful vehicles. But however, they are constantly monitoring you, peeps. So we'll start off with the Google fucking the maps and the tracking. So you're always being geo-tracked in these new cars. So all these cars that have got the computer monitors, I would not recommend buying one. Creator, source, spirit, God, whatever you resonate with, my bestie sent me on this mission to make this discovery, because all the car yards, JMC and all the car yards I spoke to, they're all in on this shit show. They know all about it. And there was one car yard that I went to up in Devonport when I was up there the other day. He actually said that he would never upgrade a vehicle as long as he can fucking not do it. So as long as he can hold on to his old school Commodore, he's happy to do that. And I can understand why. So pretty much, the manipulation up my arm is superb. Like, they really do not want me to expose this. Okay, but Creator Source fucking sent me on this mission. I've never bought myself a brand new car ever. And after this, I will not. So pretty much you've got the geo-tracking. Now these Google Maps, SatNav, maps, whatever the fuck you want to call them in cars with the big screens and stuff, they've been around for years. People don't actually realise that they're breaching your privacy. It's a massive breach of privacy. Pretty much they track you all the time. You cannot switch it off. Like, at least on your mobile phone, once you're not using it, I recommend you switch that off, because your phones are tracking you wherever you go. When they bring in this next 6G, they'll be tracking you inside everywhere. They're already starting to do it with these smart appliances in the house, and they do it with Wi-Fi frequency, but that's another thing for another day. Pretty much, you've got interior monitoring in these cars. They build them into the mirrors. They build them in, so if you look down, you may drop something on the floor, 2 seconds, the car's telling you, eyes up, right? It's not, they mask it as safety features, but it's really control tactics, and it's to do with this new world order that's coming in, peeps. Okay? They're covered with cameras all the way around for parking purposes. However, the cameras are constantly surveilling everything around you. So where you're going, like just tracking your surrounds, your environment around you, reporting it back to these manufacturing companies, and also the manufacturers have said camera surveillance. Okay, the manipulate. They really don't want me to get this out. I feel the manipulation in my arm, peeps, when I'm exposing shit like this and it's coming through my camera. Lovely darts. Fuck you, Errol Stewart. He's the JMC Volkswagen big head honcho here in fucking Tasmania, and I've exposed him for something else anyway. He's a sicko. However, so it's the elites and the Illuminati that are going to be trying to bring in this new world order with these new cars. Now, you've heard of these self-driving Teslas, where you don't need to have your hands on the steering wheel and they just drive and all that. Well, you've got the lane assist in these petrol vehicles. My Tayron actually tried taking me off the road and into a ditch. I ended up switching the lane assist off, the interior monitoring. I switched it off every single time I jumped in and drove it. And what else? Oh, there was something else I was switching off. I can't remember now. But yeah, pretty much the track is you go 1k over the limit. They're going to be using these vehicles to get other people in trouble for speeding. So you may have a car that's not even using one of these tracking fucking devices. You might have an old school 1990 Corolla. I'd stick with that, because the old school Toyotas are fucking, they won't die, peeps. Okay, I used to work in I didn't get paid, but I used to be an apprentice mechanic. And even before then, the old school Corollas, the old school Toyotas are just brilliant, right? But that's just an example. But you could be driving along doing 85 in a 70 zone, not realising, like accidentally, squirrel brain, just forget you're paying attention. Go past a car with these monitoring cameras on them, boom, you're being surveillanced, right? Next thing you know, you end up with a speeding ticket in the mail. So the Masonic police, yes, the police force is all Masonic peeps. They're all in on this shit show too. So is the hospitals and all that too, just saying. But this is what they're going to do. They're going to take away all jobs in all industries, and even the Masonic police have got no idea about this. So they're going to be using it for control tactics to bring in this new world order. So you've got the interior monitoring. So you can't even go for a little bit of a secret rendezvous with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband or whatever. Go for a bit of, getting jiggy with it. Go for a bit of a parking mish if you know, you know. They're going to be watching. And this is the thing, peeps. I discovered it with the mirror when my spiritual warfare began, like full on in December when I got kicked out of G'day Cabin Parks, which is where the pedophilic ring part of it is here in Tasmania, in Risdon Vale, right? I ended up covering the mirror with a pair of shorts, just so it was, because it says geo-tracking this, that and the other. As soon as I did that, it started flagging up on the dashboard saying that the something's blocking the interior monitoring. Yeah, well, no shit, Sherlock, I've done it for a fucking reason. But it's in all the mirrors. So you pull down your sun visor, it's in that one. The passenger pulls down that one, it's in that one. They use it for energy manipulation as well, but it's lazy fucking secret society tactics, because they'll also use mirrors in spirituality warfare. You just got to clean your mirrors pretty much once a month with warm salted seawater. You know, if you haven't got seawater, just douse it in salt, warm water, and wash your mirrors, okay? But pretty much, so they'll read your speed cameras, your speed and other vehicles on the road and report it back. It's basically doing the work for the government, controlling your mind, controlling your actions. So if you say, yeah, fuck Israel and all their shit that they're doing, and you say it in the privacy of your car, well, it's not fucking private, peeps. Bang, you're going to get flagged. And with this new social score credit shit that's being released in China and soon to be in the UK and everywhere else worldwide with digital currency and that, you're going to get flagged and you'll get fined on the spot. This is facts, peeps, okay? You might think I'm blowing smoke out my rear end, but I assure you I'm fucking not. So pretty much every time I chirped off about Errol Stewart in the car, my car started fucking playing up. I ended up having a software update within 3 weeks of me owning the Tayron. And then shit got fucking real. That's when it started running me off the road. I was in Launceston. I was trying to find my local IGA. And it was trying to take me to Devonport. So they'll play with it to fuck with you. Okay? They'll try and run you off the road and put it down to software glitching and shit like that. Now when I took it back into Volkswagen, I've since got rid of the Tayron last week. I took a fucking loss on that because I wanted my privacy back, and I'm sick of Errol Stewart fucking stalking me. If he wants to stalk me, he can do it the old-fashioned way through spiritual fucking bullshit. But as it is, I'm still getting fucking gang-stalked and zero fucks are given, mate. I'm protected. I'm divinely fucking protected by my bestie, creator, source, God, spirit. I'm covered. So pretty much, and I'm going to be remunerated for my efforts, right? Anyway, I went on I was guided to go on a bit of a Google search. So I look up Volkswagen Tayron and the breach, well, there's no really breach of privacy fucking thing, but it's all new manufacturers, right? And they're all Masonic, like Henry Ford was a fucking Mason, fucking Mitsubishi's are Masons, MG's are Masons. I've shared all this on my YouTube already, peeps. You just got to go back a couple of months, right? So they're all Freemason fucking corporations, which are all fucking run by the elites and the fucking Illuminati, right? But if you want to protect your privacy, I suggest you do not look into buying any of these new vehicles. And if you do, fucking get rid of it, quick sticks, take a loss on it, and go back to something a bit more old school. Okay, pretty much they're monitoring the interior. The cameras are recording not just your speed, but everyone else that's around you as well. It's just control tactics, peeps. And I cannot bang on about this enough. Right? Just like those Ring cameras that are on the houses. Like, have you seen the clips in America where they're all fucking bouncing off each other to look for lost dogs and stuff like that? It's a throw shark or attack right there. They can fuck off. I'm still speaking about it. It's just all control tactics so they can see what's going on in every single neighbourhood at any one given time. See who you're in contact with and shit like that. Right? we've got to maintain our privacy, peeps, and we've got to stand united in this, right? So do not get one of these self-driving Teslas, because they will literally just drive you off the road. There's even a clip of a Mustang that would not fucking stop in America. This shit is fucking real. You've got the story, I don't know if you've seen the dude here in Australia where he had a Toyota Corolla and he was speeding and something happened and fucking, anyway, nothing happened while he was speeding, but his car actually blew up and he was just opening up the fucking injectors pretty much, having a little bit of fun with his car. He did it in a safe manner as far as I'm concerned. Now, I'm not condoning to go speeding and stuff like that. The point of this story is when this car had a fault and fucked up and he took it back to the insurance, because it actually caught on fire and blew up. Well, not blew up, but caught on fire and was a write-off. The insurance paid part of it out, and then they sent the rest of it off to be paid out by Toyota. Toyota refused to claim because he'd been speeding. And while I'm at it, peeps, don't even get any of their fucking dash cam bullshit either, because if you're in a vehicle accident, they'll look at the stuff that's pre-recorded on that to see what kind of driver you are, and then they'll use that against you, regardless of that having no bearing on the fact of what's happened in the here and now in that incident. Like, you may have been in a car accident, peeps, and it was not your fault. They'll use the shit that was days and weeks and months before that against you. So steer clear of these fucking dash cams that they sell to you at a fucking arm and a leg. They're more tracking devices, right? Steer clear of the installing dash cams. Steer clear of these cars with the interior monitoring. Steer clear of anything with lane assistance bullshit. Steer clear of anything, just anything in general, pretty much, like in regards to the shit that I've just fucking mentioned, right? Because these new cars, they're designed to fucking track you. Just simple as that, right? I covered it all. Control tactics, interior monitoring, cameras recording your speed, reporting back to manufacturers, like the Ring cameras on houses, doing the work for the puppeteered fucking governments of the fucking worldwide. Yeah, so anyway, so I looked into the apps. Because in Germany, in America, in Canada, in the UK, you can get an app for Volkswagen where you can actually put your car into private mode. Maximum privacy. Because they've got free Wi-Fi. That's how they're using these Google Sat-Navs and all that shit. Google Maps and that in the car. They're all got fucking Wi-Fi. You just can't, you can pay to put a subscription on your car so you can use it as a fucking hotspot. But Wi-Fi is fucking free, apparently, when they can use it for Google mapping for fucking geo-tracking, hey? Right? So I look into it. There's not a fucking app for it here in Australia. I email fucking Volkswagen and I tell them it's a massive breach of privacy and all that jazz. And I ask, why haven't we got that app here released in Australia yet? Because it's in Germany, the UK, fucking USA and Canada. And you know what they said? They didn't have a fucking straight answer to give me. All they could do was just say sorry. Yeah, well, fucking sorry, my fucking hairy arsehole, Volkswagen. I got rid of the bucket of bolts fucking Tayron. The only good thing about it, yeah, the Type R racing motor is fucking great, but not the fact that I wanted to get fucking tracked with speeding. The fucking heated seats are great. The fucking massage seat is great. And I did like that the fucking front badge, the V-dub badge, lit up. That's about it. The rest of it is just a bucket of fucking overpriced fucking bolts. Right? And this is the thing, you can't even go in and get them unhooked, because if you do, like if you disconnect all the geo-tracking and stuff like that, it voids your fucking warranty. Well, mate, I don't give a flying fuck. Like, I've still got the fucking Amarok, but I took a loss on the fucking Tayron because I got sick of being stalked by Errol Stewart and the rest of the fucking Masons that are fucking working for JMC, Hobart and fucking Launceston. And I know they're all fucking Masons because they're all manipulated fucking assholes. They're all doing the fucking esoteric bullshit with the right handshake and all that crap. Right? It's up to you guys, peeps. Use your discernment. Fucking look into it yourselves. But do not look into buying any of these new cars. They're just tracking you. They want to fucking keep yous all controlled. I'm EffieG with the 144 inch. Bestie, have I missed anything? Anti-clockwise for no. Bessie says I'll cover it all. I hope this information serves you, peeps. Stick with the cars you've got. If you can, stick with the fucking manual. Like, I mean, even these new cars with the fucking push handbrake, they're taking all the fucking driving skill out of driving. Seriously. Oh, that's what else happened. So pretty much I was driving up the Southern Outlet here in Kingston. And all my fucking dashboard started going off chops, right? And I went past a fucking one of those yellow signs saying, you know, go. I went past it. I wasn't even on the road where you're meant to slow down to 35. Well, it recommends. And it was flashing up on my dashboard to say slow down for 35. When I was chirping off about Errol Stewart in the car along the highway at Cambridge, fucking all the dashboard lit up like the car was about to fucking malfunction. I pulled over, looked in the book, and it was fucking nothing. As soon as I called it out for what it was, it all fucking disappeared. So it's all fucking control tactics. Errol Stewart, you can go sit on a fucking cactus and fucking rotate for all I care. Your karma is coming, mate, you sicko fucking pedo necrophilic fuck. Yeah, all these elites are into fucking pedophilia and shit peeps. They're all disgusting motherfuckers. But this video is about fucking car manufacturers and the control tactics. I'm EffieG with the 144 Energy. Peace, love and light always. Do not buy a new car that's... Well, the car I downgraded to was like a 2020 model. It's got a little reverse camera and that's fucking it. And I'm so happy with it. Really, I fucking am. Anyway, peace out.